Hello everybody and welcome to Vlogmas! Okay, I tried to film a cooking Q&A for you guys like a few days ago for like Vlogmas Day 4. Then my tripod broke. If you watched that video, so my tripod broke and it just wasn't happening. So I tried to record a cooking video again today and all the clips got messed up. I have no idea. For some reason, I just can't get a cooking video done. So I'm thinking quick on my feet and I'm going to rank the city jerseys today instead. So my ranking categories are going to be great, good, okay, and this ain't it. So let's start with the Atlanta Hawks. Now I like the tribute to MLK, but I don't know, this one's just okay to me. I don't know, the color wave is just, I'm not feeling it. It looks just a little bit too simple, in my opinion. Like, it's okay, they're not ugly, and I could definitely see them rocking it. And honestly, a lot of these jerseys and jerseys in general tend to look better when people are actually wearing them. So I could see it looking better when it's on Trae Young and all of them. But I don't know, this one's just okay to me. Not the worst, but just, you know, regular. Okay, so now we're on to the Boston Celtics. This is another one where I think it's just okay. Like I said, just kind of regular, kind of basic. Like, I think the lettering and the type of green and white they use looks really crisp. So I think it actually makes it a little bit better, if that makes sense. But it's still just okay because it's just a little bit too, you know, just regular. Like I said, when they're wearing it, I'm sure it'll look better on them. And it's not ugly, but I think they could have done more. And now we're on to the Brooklyn Nets. Now this one has had a lot of controversy around it, and I understand why. To me, this ain't it. Now, I get it. It's paying tribute to the artist, the famous artist. So I understand that. I understand the value in that. And I honestly, the side, the little splatter paint on the side, I really like that. I actually really, really like that. But I know that, again, it's a tribute to the artist and I guess his style. But the writing on the front just, I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. I don't like the way it looks. And I just feel like the letters are too small. I feel like the number 7 just looks so, well, for example, the picture, obviously we have Durant here. The number 7 looks too big compared to the letters, if that makes sense. Or too bold. I don't know. Just something about it doesn't seem right to me. I think they could have done better. So this ain't it, but the splatter on the side gets a 10 out of 10 for me. Now we're on to the Charlotte Hornets. Now this is a great one. This is going in the great category. I really, really like the color wave. I'm not even a stripes person, honestly. I don't even really like stripes in general. I don't even own any striped clothes. I just don't like stripes. But I think that the stripes look really good here, if you want to call them pinstripes. I think the color wave is great. I just think it looks really clean, and the way that they designed it, even though it's not anything crazy in terms of the design, I guess the colors they picked really go well together. And so this is a great one for me, and I would definitely rock this. Now we're on to the Chicago Bulls. Now, this one also had a lot of controversy around it. To me, this one is okay. Again, it's not ugly, but I feel like the red and the yellow don't look right together. Where they're doing the shadow lettering, you know, on Chicago and the 24, because we're looking at Laurie Markkinen here. I feel like the red on the outside, maybe if they switched it and had the red in the you know, where I guess you want to call that goldish color, and then had the gold on the shadow part, maybe that would look better. I don't know, I just don't like the red. It just seems weird to me, but this one's okay. And again, the things on the side, all the sides of these jerseys on the rib cage area, I really like all those designs that these teams are putting. So definitely a shout out to all these teams for their rib cage area designs. So this one's just okay. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers. This ain't it for me. Again, the lettering, and I understand that they're paying tribute to Pink Floyd and David Bowie. So I understand the meaning behind all these, and I get it. That's kind of why some of these jerseys look the way they do. But something about the lettering just doesn't seem right. It kind of looks like, you know what it kind of looks like? Did you guys ever play Guitar Hero and then the letters would pop up before you play a song or something? That's what the lettering kind of looks like to me. So maybe that's why I don't personally like it that much. And then, you know, just black with some red on the collar. So I don't know, this ain't it for me. You know, honestly, you know, it's hard designing jerseys, but this ain't it. The Dallas Mavericks. Now this one is just okay to me. Again, we haven't had a lot of great ones so far, so hopefully more great ones will come along soon. I don't really like the coloring. I don't like the gold with the white. I guess it looks okay in terms of those two colors together, but I feel like it doesn't really match Dallas. I don't even know how to explain what I mean by that, but hopefully you can understand what I mean. I don't know. It's just a little too plain again. And the side, little ribcage area, of course, we got a little like shadow ruffling going on. So you already know I like that. Anything on the ribcage so far has been great. So this one just ends up in the okay category. Okay, the Denver Nuggets. Now I'm actually really disappointed because the Denver Nuggets had one of my favorite jerseys when they had the black with the rainbow and the white with the rainbow, like mountains. I thought that was fire. I really like those. But these, the red, I don't get it. I don't like it. I'm sorry, this ain't it. This is not it for me. Again, I understand what the meanings are behind them. I get it. Like, I know they're supposed to represent things. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful to any of these jerseys and their meanings. I understand. I'm just trying to base it off of looks only. I'm not basing it off the meaning. I don't want anyone to take this personal or think that, it's some kind of, personal comment. It's not. It's literally just based on my opinion and what I think how these look. Because, people like to get a little testy about that. But it's just an opinion. If you like it, you like it. But anyway, back to the jersey. I don't know. I don't like the red. I don't like the way it looks. And then it kind of goes from like red to like orange and then back to that really dark red. It just doesn't work for me. I feel like it's just an odd color to go, especially with like how they had it for the past 2 years. I don't think it makes sense. So this ain't it. Now we're on to Detroit. Now see, this is not ugly. Here's the thing. This is okay. This is in the okay category. My problem with the Detroit jerseys is that the city jerseys always look the same to me. They seem to look like, I feel like last year's, I don't remember exactly what it looked like, but I feel like it looked pretty similar to this. And I feel like the year before was the same. So my problem is that it's not ugly. It's okay. Like the colors together are not bad. I just feel like they need to, broaden their horizons. I think they need to try something else because I feel like it's like the same jerseys over and over again. No offense. The Warriors. Now, this one is the first one in the good category to me. I like the colorway. This pays homage, well, at least in my opinion, to like the Baron Davis, Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes, like the We Believe teams, that kind of era. So I see the resemblance over there. And I just think the colors go really nicely together. They stand out well. This is actually the first one where the side is just striped. So it's not ugly, but it just doesn't do anything for me. So the ribcage area is actually, not as exciting as some of the other ones. However, in general, this jersey is really good. I like the way Oakland is across, how it's in like a, not crescendo. We're not singing music here. It's ascending. I like the ascending way it's going up the letters. So I just think this one's good. The Houston Rockets. The first time I saw this, I didn't like it. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, yeah, maybe I still don't like it. It's not bad. I think this one's in the okay category. You know what the problem is for me? I like the color blue. I think blue is fine. I think the blue will look really nice. And they picked a nice color blue. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is the H-town being outlined in red just doesn't look right with the blue. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't look the way I feel like it should look. So I personally don't like the H-town being outlined in red. Maybe if they picked a different color or didn't outline it at all. And this is the first one, I think, unless I just wasn't paying attention. Actually, no, I don't think the Denver Nuggets had anything on their sides either. But they don't have anything on the rib cage, so that doesn't even help their case for me because you already know I like the little stuff on the rib cage area. Now we're on the Indiana Pacers. This reminds me of like Reggie Miller days, the throwback jerseys. So these are good to me. These are good because it's a classic. People are going to rock them. And people just remember those days and really like those jerseys. Like I said, I'm not a fan of stripes. So I can't elevate them into the great category. Although I did put the Hornets one, but that was an exception. I just personally don't love stripes. So for me, it's a good one. It's not great. I think, the players will rock them. I think people will buy them. And I think, they did a good job. Now the Clippers. This one is okay to me. Again, not the ugliest thing. I feel like I have to repeatedly say the same thing. I feel like a lot of them are just a little bit boring in my opinion. Now again, not trying to be disrespectful, not trying to call out the designers and the artists because their jobs are very hard and they're probably doing a better job than I would have done. So let's just keep it a buck. Like they're probably doing a better job than I would do. So no hate on that. I just feel like it's a little too safe. I feel like a lot of these are really safe. I feel like they could do more and just like, you know, push the boundaries, because people, you know, take high risk, high reward. Sometimes you gotta take risk. I feel like this looks pretty much the same as last year, so it's just okay to me. The Lakers got a chip and they're taking another W because this is great. I love this jersey. This is one of my favorites. The color is so clean. I love it, with the blue with the white. I love everything about it. I actually put it in the great category, even though it has nothing on the side, because it just looks so nice in general that it doesn't even need anything on the side. Just the way they did it, it doesn't need a design. Like, you know exactly what I mean. Like, some of them can be simple, but still really, really, really good. And this is one of them, and they definitely are top tier for me. The Grizzlies. Now, this one is in the good category for me. I really like it. I like the rib cage area, of course. You know, that's one of my favorite areas. I like that, and I like how they matched it on the collar as well. They put that design up there. So I really like that. And although it's like a little bit plain in terms of just being black, the way that they designed the rib cage and the collar area is enough of a like difference. Like, it's enough that it makes it a little bit more, you know, stand out-ish, that it's okay that it's more plain black on the front of the jersey and the back of the jersey. I like it. I think it's clean, and I think it goes very well with what they plan to do, and I'm excited to see these. Miami Heat, they just keep coming in clutch with these city jerseys. Them and the Lakers are tied for my two favorites from this year, because they just always do it right. You had the white, then you had the black. The blue, honestly, was still really, really good for me. That was probably my least favorite of the ones that I just mentioned. But this one, I love anything ombre. I love neon colors. I love ombre. So you got a winner when you put ombre and neon colors together, okay? So this one's a winner for me, of course. I just love the design. Now, again, I know it has nothing on the rib cage, but that's okay, because it's just so good otherwise. It doesn't need it. This one is definitely A+. The Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know. I think this one's just okay. Again, I said I like blue, but I'm not sure I like the blue from Milwaukee, if that makes sense. Sorry, Milwaukee. I don't know. I just, something about it I don't like. I don't know what about it I don't like, but I just don't like it. It's just okay. The Timberwolves. This one goes in the good category. I actually really like this one. And I love the stars on the side. I just think that's really, really nice. Of course, the ribcage area. We can talk about that every single time we talk about jersey. And then I like the one star, the green star in the middle above the name of the team. I really like the green star right there. I like that the collar and the arm sleeves are also have a pop of green. I just think it makes it stand out a bit more and makes it a little bit different. And again, yes, it's a little bit simple, but the way that they designed it, it can be simple and it's still good. So I really like this one. The Pelicans. This ain't it. This is not it. I don't like this one. Again, kind of similar to Milwaukee. I'm not exactly sure what I don't like, but I just really don't like it. I don't know. Like I can't even speak. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I just don't like it. That's all I have to say is I don't like it. Just something about it. Like, I think the red, first of all, is cut off too early. If you look at the top of the jersey, you know, above the symbol, it just cut off way too early. I just feel like it's very abrupt. So that's first of all, it just looks kind of weird. And then it's just white. It's just pretty much white. I don't know. It's just, it's not for me. This ain't it. The New York Knicks. This is interesting. When I first saw this, I wasn't sure if I liked it, and it's growing on me. I'm going to put it in the good category. Honestly, I'm going to put it in the good category. Now, I'm a sucker, like I said, for ombre. So the ombre on the ribcage area, that's got me. I love it. And then the ombre on the words, you know, New York Knicks, city never sleeps, that also has my heart. Even besides that, I just think, I guess because of the ombre, the way that they designed it, it looks kind of clean. I just like the way it looks. I'm not mad at it. Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to say this ain't it or okay. I'm not sure which category I want to put it in yet. I don't really like it. It kind of reminds me of like a raceway, like a speed raceway. Like, I don't know. It's just not for me. It's just a little bit boring. And then it's just like they designed the top half and then the rest of it's just black. I don't know. I'll put it in the okay category. The Orlando Magic. This is another great one. When I saw this, I fell in love immediately. Again, I don't really like pinstripes, but this one is great. I love everything about it. The orange is great. Like I don't even like orange that much as a color, but the orange looked really good. I was honestly thinking about buying one of them. I was thinking about buying a Markel Fultz city jersey just because I liked it so much. But then I was like, where am I gonna wear it? Can't go into any games. But I don't know. I might cop one still because I really, really like it. I love the star in orange. I just love the way they designed it. So this is a great one for me. The 76ers. Now, this one is going to be in the good category, and it could have been in the great category if they changed one thing. So first, let's talk about what I like about it. I really like the black with the red and blue. I think the way that they designed it, I think it looks very clean, very fresh. I really like the number in the middle, the way it's outlined. And I like the words Philadelphia. I like where it's placed. And I just like the format and the font. I just really like it. The one thing that I don't particularly love is the houses. And again, I know it's all paying tribute to things. I understand that. But the houses just look out of place to me. It kind of makes it look a little bit, in my opinion, kind of like I wouldn't call it like a Christmas sweater, but you know what I mean? Like Christmas has like those, and you could tell it's houses, but just pretend like it was one of those Christmas sweater designs. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So I feel like it takes away a little bit of the sophistication. Signs. This one is great. I love this one. I really, really do. I really like this one. I think that the way that they have like the pixels, obviously ombre again, you know, that wins my heart. But not even just because it's ombre and it's like, you know, pixelated. I like the design of the ombre pixelation. I like that it goes in like a little wave, like up and down, so it gives it a little bit of body. And I love where it says the valley right in the middle of that, and it's kind of on a slant. Sometimes, you know, like the simplest things make a difference, and sometimes it's not necessarily like you need a whole new design. Sometimes it's a font choice. Like it could be that simple. The Portland Trailblazers. This is not it. This is not it. Honestly, looking at it again, this is probably my least favorite out of all of them. I don't like this one. I'm really sorry, Portland fans. I'm really sorry to the Portland design team that I'm being, you know, down on your jerseys, but I just really don't like this one. It's like, I think it's brown, and it's like a muted brown. And then on the side, it's kind of like, I don't even know. Is that supposed to be like rainbow? I don't know. It's not good. Sacramento. This one could have been good. It was going to go in the good category if they didn't have that race car looking design on their ribcage area. Honestly, you know, it was really close to being in the good category, like I said, but because I really like I like the lettering. I like the blue with the pink. That's pink, right? I think that's pink, or maybe a little bit of red. I don't know. I can't even tell right now. Anyway, the point is, I like the design. I like everything else. I just really don't like the ribcage area. San Antonio. This one is a winner. This one, you know what? I'm going to move it up to the great category. I was going to have it in the good, but it's going up to the great. The 3 simple colored stripes, if you want to call them stripes, they're not even really stripes, honestly. The 3 simple colored like rectangles, if that's what you want to call them, they are what make the jersey so nice. Well, not the only thing, but they're a big portion of what make the jersey so nice. It's just that little pop of color that just makes it stand out, give it body, make it really nice. And I really appreciate them for putting that in. It just looks really good. And I like that in San Antonio, if you look at it, first of all, the font is great. But also, if you look at the eye, they have that little like spur logo that they have when you have San Antonio Spurs. So I really, really like that. Toronto Raptors. Honestly, I don't really like this. These are okay to me. Black and gold, like, I don't know. It's just, again, a little bit boring to me. I don't really like the line across Toronto. I'm not feeling that too much. It's okay. It's just going to go in the okay category. I don't have much to say about it. I just think it's okay. Utah. I don't really like these. This is also going in the okay category, and it kind of looks almost identical to last year's jersey. I don't feel like they really changed much, and I wasn't a huge fan last year either, so it doesn't really help their case, for me at least, but I don't know, this one's okay. In this case, I don't like the ombre or the change of colors, the red to orange to yellow. I don't know, it's not for me. And the last one, the Washington Wizards. At first, I thought I didn't like this one, but it's kind of growing on me. I think I'm still going to put it in the okay category. I don't think it's good. It's definitely not this ain't it. I don't think it's this ain't it. I think it's okay. Um, the stripes and the stars on the side, you know, I guess that's paying homage to the American flag, I'm assuming. I actually don't mind that. Um, I don't know. It's gray. It's just a little bit basic. It's definitely not ugly. It's not the worst one. So I'm gonna just put it in the okay category. And there you have it. Those are my rankings of all 30 city jerseys. So what do you guys think about the city jerseys? Comment down below which ones are your favorite and your least favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next time. Bye.